Hello there. Right, Return of the Nerd is back again. Wow, 2 times in 1 week. That's a miracle. Like today I thought we'd do something really cool, like talk about the whole of the Mandalorian season 3, and this is going to be like my wish list for Hasbro. Please can you make the following characters into action figures for both scales, TVC and Black Series, all right? So you guys, you can, in the comment section, you can like blast away and tell me whether you think my ideas are crap or you have your own. Like maybe I forgot, because so many, I think we're spoiled for choice in season 3. There were just so many characters because we weren't, you know, Jon Favreau in season 1 and 2 was just following only Grogu and Din Djarin's their story arc, but then we just went and now, yeah, we were all over the place. So, but yes, those last 2 episodes, I'm really happy. They were really good, and most of the figures that I want come from the last 2 chapters of season 3. So, all right, let's start here then. So, I think that the Shadow Council, I would like the one guy in the Shadow Council which is Thrawn's right-hand man. His name is Pelio. I don't know how to say his name, but he's a very central character, and so hopefully he's going to turn up in Ahsoka with Thrawn. But anyway, I would like to have some of those warlords, you know, as action figures. That would be cool. You got Hux's father in there as well, so that would be good. And then obviously the big one is, like, I think everyone would go crazy for a Moff Gideon in his new Beskar getup. So we definitely want that. And his troops, who I'm still confused. His troops were basically they were like Imperials, but wearing upgraded Beskar armor so they could defend themselves against the Mandalorians. Or were they clones, or were they, I'm not really sure about that, but anyway, they look pretty cool. You know, the concept was taken from Ralph McQuarrie, and so I think, yeah, if we could get a bunch of those, I mean, that would be a good 4-pack Hasbro for the TVC, but not $60, okay? A lot of the bad guys, I think, will be really cool for this season. The Praetorian Guards, those 3 that turned up in the second to last chapter, and no spoilers, but rest in peace, my friend. Yeah, that was good. And what else have we got? Okay, this is another bad person, right? Elia Kane, and she was in season 2 for a split second, right? She was there, and so, but it would be nice to have her in the line, right? So you can do a double pack. You can have Dr. Pershing and Elia Kane walking together down the streets of Coruscant, sucking on their luminous lollipops. That would be good. Yeah, we'll talk about dioramas later. I was thinking for the vintage collection, could we have like a diorama set, like the New Republic lobotomy machine? That would be a good one. Maybe that would be a HasLab project. So we're going to get R5D4. We know that got revealed this week on Tuesday. So we're getting R5D4 in both 3.75 and 6 inches. Because, you know, obviously, you know, for TVC, he needs to go in the N1 Naboo Starfighter. So that's cool. And then we can talk about ships as well. Like not for Black Series, you know. When we talk about the vintage collection and a wish list, you know, you guys can add in playsets, dioramas, and vehicles as well, or creatures. I don't think we will be getting a mythosaur, because we just kind of just got a glimpse of, you know, that's not. I just can't see them doing that, not yet. Let's go on to one of my favorite scenes, which was the flashback for Order 66, and we know who rescued Grogu, right? It was is it Ahmed Best, his character, the bladed hand. So that, oh man, if we could get the bladed hand with a nice soft robes, you know, soft goods robe, and maybe the speeder bike. Am I asking too much? Probably, but no, that would be awesome, man. We've got to have his character. And then I was thinking Super Battle Droid is like a really obvious one, and I think that lots of channels have already mentioned this. And yeah, the Super Battle Droid is way overdue. So, and the Super Battle Droid could go into like more than one line, because that just crops up in lots of different shows. But just, I don't really care which color packaging or line you put it in, just give us a super battle droid. Actually, there were lots of droids, weren't there, in this season? So yeah, take your pick. You can tell me in the comment section who are some of your favorite droids from season 3 of The Mandalorian. Obviously IG-12, yes, no, that's gonna be a figure, you just know, because we have to get Grogu again, but you can't just do a straight repack of Grogu, so they put him in IG-12's body. But I'm buying it. The pirates, how about the pirates? I mean, I didn't like the pirates. I just thought it was kind of cheesy and looked weird. It was like an episode of Scooby-Doo. I was waiting for him to like take his mask off, and it was the janitor who did it. But yeah, Gord, is it Gord? The captain, and also one of the, was it Bade or something? The like one of the leaders of the pirates, who just wants to have a drink in the school. Probably they'll turn up as action figures. I'd expect so. The pirate ship, god damn, that was nice. I mean, I didn't really like the pirates. That I was like, boring. But when I saw this ship, that was cool, and it was like blasting the village. Was it Navarro? And that would be a really cool vehicle, pretty big. Maybe that would have to be like the same size as like. No, that would be so big, right? I mean, that would, again, it's like with a lot of these vehicles, everything is like HasLab, too big. Then we had TIE interceptors, TIE bombers. We've still got Moff Gideon's Imperial Light Cruiser, which has been taken by Axe Woves and his crew, and then they painted the mythosaur on the underside of it. I mean, imagine we could get one of those for the vintage collection, and that'd be bloody awesome. I think the most popular vehicle actually right now, if you ask the collectors, they'll say, can we have the Gauntlet, Bo-Katan's ship? I would be like, oh, yes, please. So that's got to be in there somewhere. Like someone at the Hasbro main office, that's definitely on their computer, on their files. What else have we got? Don't mention chapter 22. Jack Black, anyone? Lizzo, anyone want that? No? Okay, moving on. I'm thinking, is there anything else that we can add to that list? Okay, so what about the chapter, The Mines of Mandalore, where the first time that Ding goes inside and he's like, the air is breathable, but there's all, and all these creatures jump out and try to eat him, and I guess there are some figures there as well from that episode. That will be good. Yeah, and then, there's the two obvious ones, because we had, what's that guy's name? The X-Wing pilot. Is it Carson? We haven't got him yet, and he was in season 2, right? In the Ice Cavern with Dave Filoni's character, Trapper Wolf, right? So we got Trapper Wolf, and I really like that figure. I really like the X-Wing figures, actually. Look, I've got this one here. This is a really nice figure in the Black Series for Rogue One. In TVC, we have this guy and his X-Wing as well. Super cool. But yeah, just to continue with the pilots, I think would be good. So you could add Carson, and then the big reveal was Zeb. Imagine Zeb in his jumpsuit. Oh yes, please. Right. So now it's over to you guys. What action figures do you want to see released by Hasbro? And this is TVC and Black Series, and we're talking about vehicles, everything, okay? Because we finished season 3 now. It's done. I'm actually breathing a sigh of relief that it's over, because it was a controversial season with the fans. You know, it kind of divided fans a little bit there. I didn't like that. For me, I enjoyed half of it, and the other half was like cringe. But I'm so happy we ended like with the battle on Mandalore, and yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't want to say too much about like what happened, because I know there's people who still have not sat down and watched it, so it's good. All right, I've updated my my website. Actually, I changed the URL, and a lot of people are saying, Gary, your website's gone down. I can't find it anymore. That's, yeah, so I changed the domain name. So I'll put it in the description below. You can just click on it. And in Facebook and Instagram, I can just post that freely now. And you guys can just click on there. What am I doing in terms of my business? Trying to find these because everybody wants a different color helmet. And I must please. I'm a people pleaser. You know the hardest one to get is the purple helmet. So I've got a couple of customers that specifically want purple helmets, and then so I'm trying to get these from other suppliers, and no one's got a purple bloody helmet, have they? So it's like blue, orange, 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 blue, orange. I'm like, stop sending me blue and orange. But I shall find a purple helmet if it kills me, if it's the last thing I do. Got some new figures in because this is the way, and I don't need an excuse to buy figures. I will just do what I want. This is the Luke from the red and black box before, and people have been asking me, Gary, where do you get those triangular stands? And they have Star Wars on there. So these, you know, before, sometimes when you got an exclusive, Hasbro were very, they were very they were very nice, and they included these in some of the figures, right? So I've probably got about 5 or 6 of these now. But Hasbro, could you please include these? I mean, where did they go? What happened? Oh, plastic. Oh, yeah. Okay. When are the windows coming back? I want to see some... I would like to see on May the 4th, Hasbro just show us some... Like, this is what the Black Series is going to look like with the windows put back in. And just to make us feel... woo, you know, because I just don't like this going backwards and forwards in between, not knowing what's coming next period. So May the 4th is going to be like, it's exactly what, 2 weeks away, so we should get a lot of reveals and drops and some important news as well. Hopefully Lucasfilm will update with their news. I mean, we did get a ton at Star Wars Celebration, but you know how Lucasfilm are, it's like, they're like, yeah, we're gonna do these movies, and this is the title, and this is the director, and then 5 minutes later, they're like, no, we just fired that director, and we're not doing that project anymore. So it's really hard to keep up with them. Anyway, thank you very much for listening to this transmission, and I shall see you in the next one. And this is the way. Don't mention it.